Someone was inquiring the other day as to surely you don't need 3 cars. I suppose most people understand husband and wives need to go their own ways at times.
It's cold, isn't it, this morning?
It's got a bit of an edge to it, hasn't it? But this morning we're taking out our little fun car, purely because it's fun. We've got 2 sensible cars for most usage. Well, this is 2013, so it isn't an expensive car to buy, but it's quite unique. It's only 600cc, but it's turbocharged, which gives the engine a great performance. And in the summertime, the roof will fold down electrically into the boot. We like its compact dimensions. We like its overall appearance as well. And that makes up a lot for the difficulty in getting in and out. Especially when you're getting older as we are. It's very low to the ground. Very little clearance for your feet coming in because of its small dimensions. And then reaching for the seatbelt behind is a bit of a battle. Plus we've got nothing like a modern car that tells you if you haven't got your seatbelts on by bleeping.
That's good.
So in a way that's a benefit. It's a bit of a struggle to get the back located in between the...
You're there by the time you've got your seatbelt. Like that, this one. Trying to do it one-handed is almost impossible. I've done it before.
Anyway, it's very compact. It's got all the modern information you need. Nothing extra in mine. It's
no, it's got more. It's got everything. It's got air conditioning and all.
Oh yes, and the seats are heated if you ever should.
Yes, that's right.
So it is quite well sophisticated.
Yeah.
Manual chains, of course.
Makes it more fun with manual change.
That
really
can be fun at times, indeed. It's got an amazing performance here. We've got several rather large hills around here. And if you're going up, say, to Rally's Cross, its performance beats any of our modern cars, really, up the hills. It's quite amazing for a little 600cc engine. Its biggest negative feature is that when they decided to tax cars on their pollution values, whoever did the test on this little car came out with a relatively high pollution figure, which is quite unfair because you'd never ever see any smoke from the exhaust or smell anything like untoward. So why? I know they therefore give it quite a high road tax to have to pay on it. But we're just at the point now saying, well, shall we store on it for the winter months when we don't use it so much? But it's such a fun little car to drive. That's why we like it and why we're keeping it.
See what it's like around here, I think.
For parking, yeah. It's quite a bouncy ride, but that gives it a kind of...
part of the fun.
A kind of an immediate reaction to whatever the road conditions are like. And you can really drive the car. You really feel as if you are contributing to it being driven, as it were.
It's pretty busy around here, isn't it? It's always quite there now.
Oh, that's unusual, yeah. This is around the back of Watchet. Oh, this space. So now here's another benefit. Such a little car can park so much more easily than most modern cars. Mind you, the rear vision isn't that brilliant, is it? Can you... you've got
yeah, vision's all right at the back.
Right, we've only got a little window at the back, and...
it's a lovely little window.
But it's not even heated, so if you've got any misty conditions, you can't clear it with a rear screen heater.
Actually, it has got heating and window. I can see the lines on the back.
Oh, I thought you've always told me you can't. Anyway, we won't argue about that. I didn't think it was. Oh, I did have some rear space audio warnings fitted to it once it's got it. I think, see, because this is a special video saying how wonderful this car is, she's making a meal of parking it. But
no, I'm not just getting in properly because it's
a
bit dangerous, this road.
Very basic controls and everything, but it's got all you need. We've added a slightly upper market radio cassette. Radio DVD player, rather. The original clock on this one failed at one time, which was the only thing that's ever gone wrong with it. Anyway, we're setting out this morning, or at least I am, to have a look at the sea at Watchet, because it's at relatively high tide. Right. So that's a little story of our Daihatsu Copen. Val's got a doctor's appointment, so I'm having to walk home. Hopefully the view of the sea will be quite interesting this morning with a high tide. Yeah, just around this corner I thought I'd show that there's been no progress here. People have been stopped from parking. All these buildings are just decaying more and more. There was plans to develop this into an old folks home, but I think the plan is said, oh no, there'll be too much traffic on this little road. Which is a shame, because it would have been quite a nice quiet spot to have an old folks home. Anyway, let's get to the seafront. Walking up Anchor Street, that's a new little nameplate on that house. The old fishmongers. This used to be the old betting shop. And this used to be the Anchor pub. Hopefully being converted into a display of old radio equipment. But the man who owns it's being unfairly taxed, so it's still a pub. So that's causing problems. This is a not too welcome shop by a lot of people, but I guess it's all legal. This is walking down by the old council offices, causing a bit of controversy now because they want to sell this for conversion into an ordinary house, perhaps. Notice this antique shop. Lots of Romeo gauge basic clockwork trains then. That may be of interest to someone. Some more of their template toys there. Lloyd's Bank here has announced it's going to be closed. This is very annoying. In fact, it is closed already, I see. And the cash machine is gone. But it's been... I heard that the post office is going to have a cash machine in its mall soon. That'll be good. Yeah. To have a town like Watchet with no cash machine. Not good. Here we are on the Esplanade. you can see that the tide is in fact quite high. See the railings disappearing into the water here. The highest tide is still half an hour or so away. I'm intending to walk out to the Lighthouse because I don't think I've ever filmed from there at the highest tide. Only to get that way. We head on down to past Harry Blake's office house. Yeah, that's interesting. A friend of ours is emigrating to Australia, and that's a house being cleared. Look at it. With the sunshine shining right on the Market House Museum, this little plaque is more readable and of interest. Just shows that this is where the lifeboat used to tie up to. This post, which is quite some way from the sea these days. It's a very old part of Watchet. The pavements are mostly modernised down here. Bit of history there. Looking quite wet, as if last night's high tide may have come over here. Before we got to the Lighthouse, I thought I'd just check with the mural in the mineral yard, see if there's been any changes, any additions. There was a magazine article last week about Pat Dennis, who painted this, and they got a very nice photograph of him, almost as if he's been painted into the mural as well, which is not the case, but I thought, well, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Painting of the artist himself. Yeah, Pat Dennis was featured in the West Country Life. And it's always all about the mural. But what I liked about it especially was this photograph here. Now, I think he could well paint himself in on the mural in a position like that. Because people would like to see who the artist is. that's quite an achievement for one man, I reckon. The tide isn't quite high enough to give us our famous geysers, but you can hear there's quite a bit of activity underneath the car park. Let's go and have a look at the Millpond. I think the old station house is going to clock, because this was the terminus indeed of the Mineral Line Railway. When you think of normally of a mill pond as a very placid piece of water, it looks very placid this morning. This is where normally a little river comes down the far right there. It goes under the bridge to the sea. We're on high tide right this morning, or the sea comes in and fills us right up. So we're back to the sea again. Again, it's not the highest of tides, but it is a high one. If it was the highest of tides, you'd be quite taking a risk getting up here. The waves very commonly come right over the top here. That's where the sea enters under the car park. It goes into the Millpond, where normally the river would exit and go down over the beach. And depending on the condition of the tide, it could be just flowing over the beach to meet the sea elsewhere further down. There's a bit of life in the sea this morning, alright. So I thought it might be interesting to go out by the Lighthouse and see what it's like to be out there, almost surrounded by the sea. Don't think I will be. Yeah, I saw a wave come over the wall up there, so I wonder if it's safe to go very far up there. A couple of fishermen there. Morning.
Morning.
Did I see a wave come over just now?
Little splats keep coming, yeah. Not too bad yet.
Good. Yes, you can see little bits of seaweed where I'm walking, so they have been known to come over here. Normally it's a bit stormier than this for it to happen, but I think up there the traces of it. Ah yes, look at this. Wonder if I'll change my mind about going up to the lighthouse. Yes, it's right to the top of the wall there. Now I thought today would be relatively calm, but the deeper the water gets, more likely it is to come over. Let's have a quick walk up there. Seaweed there, so it has been over just here. I think he must have just got splashed. It's got a fish as well. Yes, you can see the water on the top of it. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Yeah, I don't think we're going to stay here long. You can see how the tide is quite high, right by the base of the lighthouse. Yeah. Now I think it's time to retreat. It's a lot of water right there. Looks as if I know. Did she have a catch then? No. Yeah, I think that fisherman up there must have just got quite wet. Yeah, see that?
Oh, Dad, looks like I'm getting worse.
Sorry? Swim off alright?
Yeah, in fact, I think I see a splash on my lens here. Let's wipe that off. Yeah, the closer we get to high tide, of course, the more likely it is for a wave to come over this harbour wall. The skies are turning more threatening now, the sun's gone. We even have rain associated with it. No, it's not the highest of tides. I've certainly seen it flooding the whole area here at this ramp. That's why I thought it would be safe to get out to the lighthouse this morning, but from what I'm seeing, I don't think it would be. Once you're out there, if it's coming over a wall, you're rather trapped there. Back out crossing the road. We have flood defences up there. Thank you, Jack, taking it all in this morning. Because my plans are somewhat changed, I'm going to cut back and see if the little Copen is still there. Saving me having to walk back home. That was lucky. Just caught her.
I got to use olive oil because that's easier than other stuff.
Oh, right.
Built up.
Oh, yes, I'll stop videoing for a moment. Right, off we go. Now the waves were showing signs of coming over there right up at the lighthouse, so didn't fancy getting trapped there and then getting soaked. I know you're going to have another visit to the doctors later then.
Yeah. Who's coming around? Where are they going today?
Oh, they're going to coach tour off somewhere today.
What day is it? Wednesday.
Yeah, they're all grown up today, not school kids, so they're going to tour off somewhere. Right, okay. Yeah, probably the best experience we had with this little car was when we went up to the National Microcar Rally. What was it, like 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah.
We did about a...
Malvern.
Was it about a 50-mile tour with other microcars?
2013.
That was quite an exciting day. We had James May from Top Gear with us all, but unfortunately, although they filmed us, they never used the material, which was such a waste. You don't often see a procession of 50 microcars winding its way through the countryside. So, did they do you feel any difference with what they've done this morning?
Got to use olive oil.
Right.
It's too caked up, it's not. That stuff isn't as good as olive oil, she said.
Right. Well, it's had some hearing problems and we've been putting drops in her ears for a couple of weeks.
Quietly, I mumble a little bit.
And they're hopefully going to syringe her ears clear this morning, but it's still caked up too much. As you can see from the windscreen, it is misting up a bit. Well, we're almost home anyway, but the thing about this car being so small in here, it soon warms up if it's cold outside. You've got about a quarter of the space of a normal car to heat up.
There's front for Bayview.
Right. Oh yes, right. Okay, well, we'll bring this video to an end now. We'll have some breakfast.